Moving on through North Temple of Veeshan, if you've been following along my North Temple of Veeshan videos, we are on Jorlleag and Lady Nevidaria. We're going to skip Lady Nevidaria and just pull Jorlleag to the raid and clobber him down. I am Dave of Daveland, and I am 72 boxing on EverQuest, EQ Emulator, a local install on my PC. This is my raid team. They are all level 60 with no AAs. There are 3 tank groups. There are 4 caster groups and 5 melee DPS groups. My characters are all geared in pretty much endgame Velious gear, Vulek included. I just started killing him about a week ago, and it's been a lot of fun. So if you like what you've been seeing, please smash that thumbs up button and hit subscribe. I appreciate all the support. And I'm going to keep creating EverQuest videos for you to see kind of the cool things you can do. A special little announcement, if I haven't already started recording them by now, I am going to start posting 6-box videos of me boxing 6 characters on live, not using MacroQuest. You'll see me using ISBox for these perfectly legitimate things you can do on live in case you want to play 6 characters, whether on the emulator or on more modern day content. I just haven't determined when I'm going to start doing it and when I'm going to record. But by the time you see this video, there may be some content already queued. All right, let's look at Jorlleag and see what he has to offer, what we're going to do when we fight him. Give me one moment to bring up his stats. All right, this is Jorlleag. He is not a required boss to kill to spawn Vulek. You have to kill all the ladies and lords, which means you do not have to kill Arianar, Jorlleag, or the triplets, or Dagger and the Destroyer for that matter. That being said, Jorlleag is standing right next to Nevidaria. He's not perma-rooted while she is, so you do basically want to kill him to kill her. And here he is. So he is he's level 66. He has 250,000 hit points, which is very low for a Velious Dragon, which is fortunate. He should be pretty quick to kill. He does hit pretty hard, 916. He attacks twice per round for 1 second attack delay. Doesn't rampage. Is slowable. Is not a belly caster. His resists are decent. He is immune to cold, so we're going to use fire on him as best we can. And let's see his abilities. He has a lot of 20 spells cast. What is he? It looks like he is a shaman. He's a shaman or a necro? Shaman. He looks like, yeah, he's a shaman. But he has frost breath, and that's going to be his main attack, and that is going to do 500 damage to everyone and also knock a buff off everybody. It is a cold resist attack with no resist check, which means it should be easier to resist than a stronger AoE. That being said, I am going to kind of pull him around this little here corner. I'm going to pull him down the hallway. He's way at the end of the hallway. You can kind of see him if you look really closely. He's right there. I'm going to pull him with a character and just someone with feigned death because we have to get him away from Nevidaria. So she doesn't aggro. I think she'll actually de-aggro if you pull him way down here, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to turn on the complete heal chain like that, and I'm going to... Oh, it says Dave's dead. All right, we're going to do corpse, delete player corpses. So obviously Dave still has a corpse somewhere. And I'm just going to hit that button again, and now it's going to reset to Dave. And then we're going to set timing to 5 seconds, which should be easy enough because Jorlleag is really, as far as I remember, not that hard. I haven't killed him in a while. I've been mostly farming Vulek at this point, and some of the dragons that drop better stuff. Okay, let's pull with Buddy. With Buddy, we have Void Dance. We have Feign Death. His AC is pretty low, but I think we'll be okay. He has his running speed on. I'm just gonna I'm basically just gonna face pull him. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. So Nevidaria will call to 0 whoever runs up there. So Buddy will basically die. So I'm gonna switch to Norm, who has Harm Shield, and that will protect me. That'll protect him from getting hit by the call to 0. I'll just run him with Harm Shield up. So we're gonna get about this close. I'm gonna cast Harm Shield. I'm going to run on in. I'm going to just unsummon his pet, and I'm going to turn off his macro. And Jorlleag is going to aggro, and so is Lady Nevidaria. And I just realized I don't have Feign Death memorized, so that was really stupid. Hopefully Lady Nevidaria will de-aggro. If she doesn't, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Let's find out. I could just GM kill her, but I'm just going to try not doing that. So we're going to cast Furious. We're turning the complete heal chain on. We're going to do our debuffs and our dots. Probably did that a little too early. That's okay. It's more than okay. Looks like Nevidaria did not start pulling everyone, because otherwise somebody would be dead by now. Putting on defensive. And he's slowed, and he's pretty debuffed and dotted, so we're going to engage. He's already taken a lot of damage, probably mostly from the pets and the dots. Tons of damage. Yeah, now you can see he just goes down pretty quick. I'm going to do quick burn and just really burn him down. I don't even really care at this point who tanks him. Probably didn't need a complete heal rotation. I know Jorlleag later in the... you fight Jorlleag, I think, in Reign of Fear in the Corrupted Temple of Veeshan. I think he has, like, a complete heal. Not a complete heal, like a very high heal attack, so he's, like, a DPS fight. But the original Jorlleag, like this Jorlleag, is kind of a pushover. Maybe you were intended to fight both dragons at the same time. I don't really know. But as you can see, this is going to be kind of a short fight where mostly anticlimactic. So I would tell you could fight this guy with a lot less characters, maybe 30 characters would be no problem fighting Jorlleag, as long as you had, maybe three clerics healing the tank or so. I think this is way overkill. So let's see what he drops. Let us see what he drops. All right. So, he just healed. I just saw that. His life went up. So I'm going to tell everyone to stop, and we're going to check his corpse. And what does he have? He has... So that's a good item. Silver chains. He has Helm of the Crawler, which is probably going to rot. And he has Bloodrin's Wing, which is definitely going to rot. So the helmet's going to rot, yeah. So, tough choice. I'm just going to reset the macros real quick. So I'm going to pause so you don't hear all the beeps. All right, the macros are reset. And so this can go on the shoulders, the arms, the back, the chest, or the legs. So this can go like a lot of slots, and checking every individual slot is going to take a while. It also weighs 45 pounds. That's crazy. So I'm going to give it to someone who has an empty slot. And I know a lot of my healers have empty arm slots for whatever reason. So I'm going to just do 5-slot arms only priests. And I'm going to just give it to someone who has an empty arm slot, which at the moment is Anne, Jed, Hannah, Sarah, and Glenn. So... really no reason to give it to one over another, but I know Sarah as a shaman does a lot of buffing, debuffing, and dotting, and she runs out of mana very quick. So I'm going to target Sarah and give it to her. And we're going to make sure it goes to the right slot because it does have multiple slots it can go to. So I'm just going to switch over to Sarah real fast, like this. And yeah, looks like it was the only slot she could put it in. Yep. Her mana is still a little low, 49. I'm trying to get everyone over 5,000 mana, but I'm going to be moving to Luckland soon, and there'll be a lot more opportunities to get my mana higher. I feel like this video is really short, so I'd like to do a little bonus content, and I've done this in some other videos, so let me just pause and bring something up. I've showed this website in many of my videos. This is EQProgression.com. This is not a website that I'm affiliated with, but I use it all the time, so I want to just give this guy some free advertising. He does have a Discord, a YouTube, and some other stuff. You can also donate to him. This has trade skill stuff, keys and flags, quests, best in slots, epics, raid strategies, and leveling guides all the way through. I forgot expansion it goes up to. Seeds of Destruction, it looks like. So, like, for example, say you're trying to figure out how to best gear up your characters, and maybe your warrior is, like, your primary concern because he's your main tank. You can go into this, like, this thing right here, and you can actually read about the warrior. So I'm in Velious, and I can actually go here and see what what according to this guy, my best in slot is. You can even see where to get everything. And it's a super helpful website. I definitely recommend bookmarking it. Dave actually at this point is best in slot in pretty much every slot except one earring. I didn't get the Dozakart earring. I could probably just give it to myself at this point. I just have it. And, you know, very handy. It also talks about, like, what's another thing I use it for? You can kind of see the main quest for each expansion. So things that you might want to go after, whether you're raiding with a large team or even just playing small. You even have the armor sets for Kale, Sky Shrine, Thurgadin, and Planet Growth. You can see the gems that are needed, and you know, Velious being one of my favorite expansions of all time. This guy was super helpful when I was six-boxing on TLPs and just in general. I was doing general progression, so I recommend checking out EQProgression.com. Just giving him a nice little shout out. Anyway, I'll do some more bonus content in other ones of my videos. I'm going to keep recording. Kind of finishing up this expansion. I have a few more videos to go. Then I'll do Jorlleag, and I'm going to do a little surprise for Jorlleag. I think I'm going to include something for fun, because it is a long fight. And then I might do some bonus content before moving on to Luckland. So again, if you like what you've been seeing, smash that thumbs up button, hit subscribe, tell all your friends, share the love, and in the comments, let me know what else you want to see. Until then, I'll see you guys soon.